Hello, friends. Welcome back to our saving and spending lesson. We've already gone through answering our before questions. You should have watched the lesson where we talked about saving and spending our money, that we spend our money for goods and services, and that we buy things that we need and sometimes things that we want, but it's best to save our money so that we can either purchase larger items or we have it in case of an emergency. We talked about that you can save your money at home in a piggy bank, or you could be smarter and save it in a bank. And when you go to the bank, you make what's called a deposit, meaning you put your money in your account at your bank. And if you have to take your money out for any reason, it's called a withdrawal or removing it. We talked about if you put your money in the account and you leave it there, the bank pays you for leaving your money in your account there. They pay you what's called interest. So by just leaving your money in the account, you're earning money at the same time. We also talked about that if you have to borrow money because you need more, that you will have to pay interest to the bank, or you will have to pay the bank for letting you borrow money. So our example was if we borrowed 100, the bank might say it's going to cost you an extra $10 for borrowing this. So you're actually going to pay back $110 instead of just the 100. So we did talk about also that don't just purchase items when you see them. Stop and think about if you really need them, if you're going to want it, are you going to use it? Do you already have things? And just because something's on sale, it's not always the best to just purchase it. And then we talked about saving it, maybe starting a coin jar at your house and seeing how much money you can save after a month, 2 months, maybe even a year. So today we're going to answer the after questions. So grab both your saving and spending section in your economics packet and your questions. And we're going to start with those true false statements. And remember, your after statements might be different than your before statement answers because you've learned. So statement number 1 says, you can earn more money by putting your money in a bank account. True or false? Think about what we discussed as far as interest and what happens when we put our money in a bank account. You can earn more money by putting your money in a bank account. True or false? Number 2, when you put your money in the bank lets other people use your money. Think about what we discussed about borrowing money. When you put your money in the bank lets other people use your money. True or false? Number 3, banks make money by letting people borrow money. Does the bank make money because you're borrowing it? We talked about that also. Think about that. True or false? All right, and now you're going to tell me, when is it that you earn interest? When do you earn interest or earn that money? And when do you pay interest? We talked about 2 situations in the test. One where we earn money or earn interest, and one where we pay money or pay interest. Answer both of those questions. You're going to either turn your questions in on your next assignment or to